now coming towards the end of February, just about a week and a bit left until we're hitting into March, which will probably be the main time I start to grow a few more plants. The weather here has been absolutely crazy. I tried filming yesterday, but it was so bright that the camera just couldn't handle the light. It was just so harsh. So today I've tried to get in here earlier in the morning so actually I can actually speak to you and you can see me. I've been really pleased with how things have gone in my greenhouse so far. So I've got a really good crop of broad beans going. A few more of the seeds need to germinate and then I'll be getting them down the allotment probably in about a week's time. I've got some leeks that have been growing as well, but I've had a bit more difficult time with those. The temperature range in the greenhouse is going from anywhere near 0 all the way up to sort of 40 degrees Celsius. And if I'm not in here in time, they dry out far too quickly. So unfortunately I've lost a fair amount of those seedlings, and I will be resowing those probably later on in the month or towards the beginning of the next month. My strawberries are coming up really well, so they've seemed to have survived, and hopefully over the next few weeks they'll grow big enough for me to be able to transplant them, so that would be quite good. And spring onions are starting to come up. The aubergine hasn't really done anything as yet, and I think at the moment it's probably a little bit too cold for them, so we'll just see how they go and hopefully the seeds won't rot away in the soil whilst we wait. So the first thing I'm going to be doing today is sowing some radishes. Radishes are absolutely great for salad, and I love them in a spring salad. So this year I'm going to try and get a crop going within the greenhouse, whereas I normally grow them outside in the actual beds themselves. So to grow inside I'm going to be putting them in a guttering. So I'm going to be using this, just fill it up with compost, sow directly into this, and I'll be sticking them over there in the corner of the greenhouse where I get a lot of sun. I'm going to just put the radish seed down the middle of the guttering, just so it gives it a bit of room to grow. And then I'm just going to give it a great soak just to make sure that actually it's given the best chance for the germination to happen. I've just had to come out of the greenhouse to do this piece because it's getting so bright in there that the camera is really struggling, and I've just got shadows across my face. What I'm now about to do is to start growing some flowers, and I normally try to do some marigolds or other small sort of bedding plants, mainly because I don't want to have to pay to get them because they're so easy to actually grow yourself. And they just add a nice little extra bit of colour to the garden, and also try to attract some of the insects which we probably need for the pollination of a number of the different plants I'm growing over the year. I'm also going to be looking to move the broad beans off of the warming bed, so they're doing quite well at the moment and I don't think they need to be there anymore, and to be honest I need that bed to start growing and germinating some more seeds. has been pretty amazing really. The sun is absolutely gorgeous and really harsh here in the greenhouse at the moment. The temperature has got around about, I don't know, about 28, nearly 30 degrees here in the greenhouse with the door open, and that's around about sort of an 83 degree Fahrenheit. I managed to get 2 varieties of lettuce in, which has been pretty good as well, some radish in and a few other bits and bobs. I'm just going to finish up the day now getting some tomato into the some soil as well. I tend to always leave these a bit later than I would like, so it'd be nice to get a crop that's actually started earlier in the year. So I'm going to probably stop the vlogging here because the sun is pretty harsh, and thanks for watching, and see you soon.